So let's talk about the Lakers. First and foremost, this is not a good look. Is it the end of the world? No. Is it the reason why the Lakers lost? Of course not. But at the end of the day, when you look at it from JJ Redick's perspective, a coach who's trying to build a culture and a standard of excellence, activity like this just makes his job that much harder. So Bron has to clean this up. Now, while we're on the subject of JJ Redick, I want to talk about something I think is really important. Personally, as a Lakers fan, there's nobody else I would rather have as a head coach than JJ Redick. I have a tremendous amount of respect for the way he approaches his work with a sense of intensity and just strong focus. And oddly enough, it seems like those are pain points for this current Lakers roster. The problem is JJ Redick can't play the games for him. Now, for those of you who really know hoops, you can check me on this, but what player is supposed to be a direct reflection of the head coach on the court? The point guard, which is Luka Doncic. Now, don't turn this into an attack on Luka, because it's not. Luka Doncic is easily a top 3 to 5 player in the world, and I get that 100%. But I do think this brings up an interesting dynamic here, and it centers around leadership. When it comes to actually being on the court, who is this roster's leader? Who do they look to? And that puts a player like LeBron James in an interesting position, because he's the one that everybody told to take a step back, and he has. He's embraced this new era of Lakers basketball, and he's taken a back seat and deferred to the younger Austin Reeves and Luka Doncic. But now that he has, who's going to step up as the leader and become that true representation of the head coach on the floor? It has to be Luka. And there's a lot more to being a great leader than just scoring a lot of points. And to be honest, Luka gets into those zones sometimes. Just because nobody can stop you from scoring doesn't mean that trying to score every possession is what's best for your team to be successful. And ironically enough, nobody understands that better than LeBron James, who makes a concerted effort to get his teammates involved early. So this is an interesting power dynamic here. And between JJ Redick, LeBron James, and Luka Doncic, they got to figure it out in order to get this team on the right track to compete for a championship.